Hello, folks. Rever here, back with another episode of American Outback. And I am down here. Just wanted to double check that field 13 and 14 had the same nutrients and moisture and all of that this field 12 did. And I thought we would head back over to the office and take a quick look at what we plan on doing as far as spraying. I think it's a little bit easier to explain everything there, and then we will come back relatively shortly and start spraying some stuff. Now, one thing I did was I went in and added the pictures for weeds. Like, it seems like the pictures for weeds, now there could be another folder, I don't understand. I've never set up a map for the soil mod, which I guess is something I should probably try one day. But I just shoved the pictures from Grazy Land, for like the nutrients when you spray them. I don't have much faith in it, but the reason I'm mentioning all this is I don't seem to have any weeds. So that's not a good thing. I'd rather have the weeds. I know they're annoying in a way, but they are part of it. Certainly a concern for farmers. All right, let me go in, get the computer going, and we'll have the spreadsheet up in a second here. Well, here we are, back at the sheet, and I am on field 12, which was the field that we harvested the barley from. And I think I'm going to plant canola in there, with the idea that if I do get a great demand, at least I'll have, hopefully as much of it as I can sell. Other than that, I don't really have the ability to plant too many other crops. But in any event, it won't make too much difference with what we spray. So here's my plan. I already have it written out. I'm going to add 5 nitrogen, and I'm going to spread lime on the field today. I didn't note herbicide because I haven't seen any weeds on the map yet. As soon as I see a weed, I'll spray some herbicide, I guess. And then because of the nitrogen taking off 0.2 pH, I only put 0.4 in here instead of 0.6. So, with that in mind, I will end up with a score of 5, 3, 7, and 57, and the score will be 96. So this has already kind of changed what I probably would have done in the past, which was to get that PK perfect. If we get the PK perfect, we get a 9.4 score. But we get a 9.6 if we let that PK go down to 3 and keep the nitrogen perfect. So that's definitely something different than I realized in the past, and certainly from what I told you. So we'll see. We'll see how close the yield is, and if it's accurate, well, we'll have to do it 2 times with canola. So that's what I did. I figured I would harvest it. We'll get our base yield score, and then we'll see how much we'll make it match up, and go over that when we get there. It's a few days away. So, and then I also, by the way, translated the numbers that were in this row down to here. So then what I can do is just sort of make a rough plan as to what I might do. Sometimes if you're going to spray lime or not, it doesn't hurt to know where you're going to end up in the next harvest. If you overdo something, what am I going to do the next time? And really, it's just going to be NPK and water. By the way, for those of you that don't know, if I only sprayed the PK, I would get 14. So I decided, that would leave me at 43 here. So I decided to spread the water. If I spread the water on a different day, the problem would be you'd go up too high and be at 71. So the best thing to do is spray it on the same day. And again, these scores don't add up if you see how this works. Where this 28 is, you don't add, it's not 42, with another 14. So there we go. And, I know the soil mod's complicated, but at the same time, here's field 13. It's the same deal, really. I'm going to do the exact same things. I mean, the score's the same. There's no reason not to. And likewise with field number 14. I didn't bother writing this down yet. Things can change, and who knows, the hot day, a rain, something, who knows. So there you go. So that's my plan for when we get back there, is to put lime and nitrogen in each of the fields today. And that should be a good start. And we'll get them planted. So I will see you back outside. Just give me 1 second. Yep, here we are back outside. And we are ready to go. So we'll hop back into... Well, which one do we want to do first? Nitrogen, I guess? Why not? So I'll be curious to see if these pictures that I copied into the map folder, if they actually do anything. It's, sorry guys. Gotta focus. Can I turn out here like that? Yes. It was a close one. Yeah, I do need to remember the damage mod. I already got 6% on this tractor, which is... Oh, this thing's already full of something, isn't it? It's got some herbicide. Can we just... Nah, I need to be over here anyhow. So. Close enough? Yep. And that water, nitrogen. Alright, let's head out to field 12, I think, first. That's right, I left that guy right there, didn't I? Is he in the way? Yeah, probably. Let's hop over to him real quick and... It's not like we have any traffic. I turned the traffic off. Hopefully in 2017 it will be slightly smarter. There we go. So let's zoom out so we can see our boom. And what I'm going to do is set up the course play to do my normal, automatically adjust the width, 25, it's 24, and I hate this. Probably close enough, but I do like to get it on 24. I'm just not good at it. Well, we don't want any offset. We're going with 24.1. Hopefully that'll be fine. It's lined up pretty well. It doesn't matter that much, but... And you want to park your tractor right about there. I moved that over the wrong way. Let's go back and start course recording. Raise this thing up. Let's get our GPS on. And away we go. For those of you who've never seen me do this, I run the field with the GPS the first time, and then that way when I run it the next time I'll just run the course play course pretty often. And I don't have a lot of money on this map, but we'll see. Though it does seem like I got more money than I had when we left. I thought I only had like 29,000. I have a windmill or something I don't know about, maybe? I'll have to keep a better eye on that. Not breaking my heart. So there we go. So I'm going to do a little time skip. Get out of those trees and rocks. And you guys will see this with a little bit of music. too far. All you have to do is really go just past the edge of the field. So anyway, one down. And let's save that because I love to forget some saving it. And that one went very well. So F12. Spray. 24 at. Yeah, like I said, I don't know how much course playing I'm going to do, but one of the things I've also done in the past is to just follow the same lines, like just turn on the course play thing, and you know where to line up, and it just makes it easier, even if you're not actually paying the course play guy. Certainly reality shattering, but in any event, I think you always go with your longest and straightest edge. So I think that I'm going to try to start over here. Before I get too in position, I'll turn this back on. 90 degrees, and we'll move it all the way over. Let's see if we can't get a good eyeball down that end. That looks over a little bit. No sense being that cheap about it. Okay, this one does not turn quite as well as the little blue ones. You don't want this to be too far into the field, just a little bit. This will be good enough. So let's clear out this one. Start course recording. Am I too close to that fence? I hope not. Nope. See, that's where this lifting thing is pretty nice. It goes over a lot of the fences in the game. Yep, just clears it. Very nice. All right. So I think we are ready to go. Sense in wasting time looking at it, right? He is almost certainly going to end up hitting that fence. But hey, I guess I'll live through it. Alright, so see how that, that lifting up thing makes a big difference. Not all the sprayers go up that high, and you end up hitting all those fences. I don't think that's unrealistic that you'd buy a sprayer that could reach over your fences. Like a smart idea to me. Alright, well that's 2 down. So we got 1 more to go. I may even just start the fast forwarding a bit early here, because you guys have seen it twice. So let me line it up over on this corner and we'll get going. The same basic principle I used on all the square fields worked on this funny shaped field just as well. So I'll get this guy stopped, and you want to go a little bit past the edge of the field, maybe. Be fine. You can always spray that last little bit even if you messed up. There we go. So we've got our nitrogen down. We'll head back and get a lime application going. Wasn't too bad, didn't use up too much of our spray, so it shouldn't be too awful expensive to take care of those, which is good. Again, I'm really curious about why I got $45,000. I'm pretty sure I had less. I might even have to go look at the last video. I didn't buy or sell anything. I didn't cheat money. Don't usually, except for what you call in the beginning, setting up the map. I don't normally cheat like that. So I think I'm gonna put these guys over here. Oh, what did I just hit? Good lord. Oh, I hit the. Alright, what am I doing? There we go. Did I hurt it? No, somehow I didn't hurt it. So I guess the damage mod missed that one, huh? Which is just as well. Oh, gotta save that course. I really, truly, you guys might think I'm joking. I love to not save these courses. Joking, of course, but I seem to do it enough. There's part of me likes not saving them. Alright, so what did I just get done saying? I'm going to put these. Yeah, I need to find. This is a fine place for that combine, but. Alright. Why can't I zoom in or out? There we go. That's what I want. Alright, so let's leave that guy right there. We will go. This guy. This guy might be empty. Where are you? Don't make me turn around and look. There we go. Yeah, see, this guy's empty because I ran the other guy around looking for the fertilizer tank. It took me a little while to figure out. It's the first time I've seen this designed fertilizer tank, or the first time I paid any attention anyway. So there we go. So we will refill that. Yeah, I still didn't notice any weeds. I'm not sure if they're there and you just can't tell with the different texture on the map, or I'm kind of curious. It definitely, the spray made it look darker. I'm kind of curious to see. There might be another file location I need to go find. Alright, so here's what I was talking about earlier that I do sometimes. I can turn off my GPS altogether, and I can come back over here and I can load up that F12 spray course. What did I do? Start someplace else? Oh, no. Rid of those. Let's just do one at a time. There we go. So see, I can more or less just drive this. Well, not less. I can drive this. Alright, are we ready? I think we're ready. Yeah, see, I'm not seeing. Oh, yeah, I'm seeing. I sprayed nitrogen. Ah, well, we wanted to spray. No, I already sprayed nitrogen. I wonder what happens there. I've never spread it and sprayed it. Huh. Yep, I need to go back to the fertilizer tank. Oops. Well, at least we're not planted. Yeah, I never did that. That'd be a little bit of an experiment. I don't know if you can spread and spray the same nutrient. I would think not, but maybe. We'll find out if we remember. Passed right by. Alright, there we go. So we got the lime. Yeah, so I'm thinking that as far as the weeds go, there may be another folder. I should probably search for like one of the file names that I'm talking about replacing. There we go. That looks like lime. Let's stay in the lines. See, what we can do is just follow the blue lines. It's a little easier with this thing, but then again, a lot of times you can put your GPS on. trees. It's pretty much close enough, isn't it? Like, yeah, it's right in line. Alright, I think it's time for a little fast forwarding again. Be enough of it in this video, won't there? Well, there we go, guys. We are now done with spraying lime and spraying nitrogen on these fields. So the next task is going to be harvesting the fields, which I'm going to do after I take a short break. I will be back in a few seconds. Getting ready to plant the fields. I'll see you then. Well, here we are a few minutes later, and I went and got that harvester off the field. I realized he would be in the way of this guy if we went to sow some stuff. So yes, what do we got in there? Grass. We definitely don't want that. Can we switch? Yeah, we can switch. So we have wheat, 91% full. We'll fill it up. We're right here. So we're going to do this wheat in fields 13 and 14. Well, $194 for the grass seed. Kind of expensive. We could have gone the other way. That's right, maybe we'll do field 14 first. Nothing overly dramatic about the way I'll do this, just go back and forth with the GPS mod and get her done. Probably try to leave some headlands, especially in these other fields. This field will be nice to plant because it field 12 here. There's really nothing in the way from going back and forth. These guys won't be too bad, but certainly not a whole lot of room to turn around up top there before you hit the fence. Alright, so let's get GPS mod on. And then, what are we going to do? That. Turn it off. But I turned it on. Let's see if we can't unfold this thing, and should be 6 meters. No offset. There we go. And this looks like as good a place as any to start. we go. We are planting. We speed the time up a bit. I'll probably do this field and the next one, and I'll come back to you when I'm done both. Well, there we go, guys. We got fields number 13 and 14 all planted up with barley. We're ready to go with, I'm sorry, we planted them with wheat. Oops. Now we're going to barley. I have barley on my mind. So this field should be a lot easier to do just because, like I said, there's no fence right at the very each end of the field. Turn this guy 90 degrees. Now, if you're looking at what's going on, you know, because I'm cultivating with this rapid seeder, I'm not actually getting any benefit from the lime, or I shouldn't say that. I'm not getting the extra benefit from the lime. So keep that in mind as you go to cultivate, that this does not give you any added bonus. Alright, away we go with some barley. again, I'll probably fast forward it. Don't know how much more is going to happen in this exciting field than did in the last ones, but I'll see you in a second. And here we go, guys. Finishing up the very last row. I need to stay in the field a little bit more. I'm not worried about hitting a rock. Get off the GPS there. Play it safe. So we've got all 3 fields planted, sprayed, ready to go for tomorrow. And we'll do some PK and some water, and that should be it. Just 2 more sprayings on the fields, and they'll be all done. Okay, we'll park this guy back. Look, we had enough seeds to do all 3 fields without a refill. That's nice. Since I'm driving by, I might refill it again, see how much that cost us. Not that it makes too much difference, I'm sure. It's a fair amount. Don't have a lot of money. Open on some kind of a contract type. How much was it? $1,800. Well worth the money spent. Park this guy right here. Pretty cool screenshot of that guy. So, there we go. I think I'm going to call it an episode here pretty soon. Let's just take a real quick look at the map, maybe. We've got 20 temperature, so it would be worth fast forwarding time a little bit just to not come back to a real high temperature. Time doesn't pass when you're in the map here, so. And there we go. We managed to plant the right crops. Yep, looks like barley in field 12 and wheat in field 13 and 14. So I think the strategy is going to be either plowing field 20 or 27. You know, we have these other ones we can take care of, but these are nice big fields, and if we get them planted, hopefully we can work out. We can take a loan out if we need to, but if I go ahead and plant one of these, maybe with canola, the other one with corn, we can always go ahead and buy the header for the corn. The canola is no problem. But I also like to get these crops that have the windrow, because that's some extra bucks coming in, you know, early on in the mat. So we'll see. And then, of course, eventually we can get into sugar beets and potatoes, and that might be good to do in one of these fields up here. We'll have to go take a look. So there we go. So that's the plan there. So let me just real quick speed up time, and we'll jump ahead till, you know, just afternoon. This way we won't have the extra heat day, like I said. Oh, there goes that plane again. He's buzzing the farm. And there's 12 o'clock. So now when we come back in, we don't have to worry about the temperature changing and forgetting and then having the moisture go down. Again, I guess that's cheaty, but at the same time, it doesn't make any sense for it to change, you know, every time you log in either. So there we go. Well, I hope you enjoyed the episode, and I will join you back on the farm, maybe for some more plowing, or, you know, maybe there'll be some other things we want to get done. So on these maps, I will, you know, call it quits at 9 p.m. each day, one way or the other. So we still got a long day ahead of us. And I'll see you on the next episode. Take care. Bye-bye.